So recently, I've been reviewing the popular streaming reality TV show Baddies Caribbean, and there are quite a few things about this season that confuse me. But the most baffling situation thus far has to be the brewing beef between MariahLynn, her supposed-to-be friend Bianca, Sapphire, and Asian Doll. At the time of this video, Asian Doll has yet to join the cast, but hands have already been thrown when it comes to Bianca and Sapphire, with MariahLynn unfortunately being in the middle. If you haven't watched the last season of Baddies, MariahLynn joined the cast and immediately had issues with cast member Smiley over a stolen chain. A few episodes in, rapper Suki and her friend Sapphire joined the cast on the East Coast. Suki already had a few bones to pick with Smiley over some text messages Smiley sent to Suki about snatching Mariah's chain. Suki and Sapphire were determined to help Mariah win her chain snatching battle against Smiley and had a hand in causing a full-out brawl between Smiley and the rest of the cast. However, things would go left between Suki and Mariah because apparently there was an off-screen conversation Mariah had with a member of production. This producer asked Mariah if she would ever fight Suki, and Mariah said that there's no amount of money they could offer her to make her want to fight Suki. Somehow, word got back to the wrong person after a long game of telephone, and this was repeated to Suki as Mariah would fight Suki if she was paid enough to do so.
You was comfortable enough to tell my best friend that you wanted to fight me.
That's coupled with many people on the cast thinking that Mariah was flip-floppy, caused Mariah to have issues with quite a few of the cast members, including Suki. During an outing while the women were on vacation in Jamaica, Suki taunted Mariah, they both exchanged insults, and eventually it came down to Mariah and Sapphire getting into a physical fight. So now, here comes Bianca on this new season, ready to get her lick back for her friend. The only problem is, Mariah and Sapphire are now cool. Not only that, but Mariah and Sapphire will both go on to fight Bianca on the same day later on in the season. Now that's a hot mess. Me and you are probably thinking the same thing. How you come to fight somebody for your friend who she's now cool with, and on the other hand, how you get into a fight with somebody who came to defend you? Nothing makes sense until we get into the history between MariahLynn and Bianca Bonnie. It turns out that these two have had a very messy and questionable friendship dating back to almost 10 years ago. This is definitely one of those stories you're going to have to buckle in for. There's a lot of players in this game, and it's going to get a little wild. Let's start with the year 2015, the year season 6 of Love and Hip Hop aired on VH1. This season brought on a lot of new faces, including aspiring rappers MariahLynn and Cardi B, as well as former Kid rap star Bianca Bonnie. Now, before I explain this part of the story, this is how it played out in a storyline on the show. You know how reality TV is. So, Bianca and Mariah both competed in a rap contest called the Gwinnett Fest. At the event, a duo by the name of BBOD was also competing. One of the BBOD members, Mo, had previous issues with Bianca outside of the show. Mo would also go on to have problems with Mariah when Mo's producer boyfriend, Cisco, turns his and Mariah's relationship from business to personal. Mo learns of Mariah and Cisco's escapades at BBOD's single release party, which leads to a small showdown between Mo and Mariah. As stated, both Mariah and Bianca competed in the Gwinnett Fest. This rap fest was held by DJ Self, who was managing and dealing with Cardi B. Naturally, Cardi would get to know both Bianca and Mariah and eventually bring them together. So now, going forward through the season, Mariah and Bianca become friends by way of having Cardi as a mutual friend, as well as a shared dislike for BBOD member Mo. Moving on to season 7, circa 2016-2017, DJ Drewski and his girlfriend Sky joined the cast. Bianca says she has had a former fling with DJ Drewski in the past and meets up with Cardi B to talk about how she wants to rekindle with him. The only issue is that Drewski has a girlfriend who he keeps playing off as his assistant, but Bianca doesn't care about any of that because she plans to take Drewski from Sky, a plan that Cardi agrees with. Meanwhile, Mariah had recently become cool with Sky in hopes that the friendship will gain her an industry connection to Drewski. Sky meets up with Mariah to tell her about Drewski being in cahoots with another girl who we know is Bianca. Sky found out about Bianca when she called Drewski while Sky was in his presence, and she forced Drewski to answer Bianca's phone call on speaker. Drewski claims that Bianca will be on a track that he's dedicating to Sky, but having met Mariah recently, Sky prefers to have her on the track, since she's not a threat trying to take her man. With Cardi being the in-between friend to Mariah and Bianca, it doesn't take long for this information to bounce around the trio. This causes a small rift between Bianca and Mariah. Going back to Drewski and Sky, the couple were in the midst of creating a new startup business and threw a launch party. Bianca, Mariah, and Cardi all attend this event, and of course, an argument ensues. Later on, the trio meets at the beach to discuss the issue, and Bianca lets the girls know that she has a master plan to invite Drewski to a hotel room. Mariah isn't really too happy about Bianca's plan, but Bianca tells Mariah that she can tell her little friend, aka Sky, because she doesn't care who knows. So when Bianca does invite Drewski to the hotel room under the guise of working on a new track, Sky is able to locate them and catches the two in the act. After this, Bianca tells Cardi that she believes Mariah told Sky to pull up on her and Drewski. When Bianca sees Mariah later at an event, Mariah admits to telling Sky about the meetup, but says she never told Sky when or where. Bianca then attempts to throw a drink at Mariah, but not too much really happens from there. Eventually, Cardi and her sister Hennessy surprise Bianca with Mariah in Mexico, where the two of them make up. But this is where fans started to question the friendship between Mariah and Bianca. Apparently, Mariah took a lot of backlash for telling on her friend. However, years later, Mariah would reveal that the whole storyline between her, Bianca, Drewski, and Sky was fake.
When I was on Love and Hip Hop, the whole beef with me and Bianca, that was fake. Bianca called me one day and said, yo, like, I need a storyline. What am I going to do? Blah, 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 blah. So she pretended to with DJ Drewski, and it was all a lie. It was all just to keep her on Love and Hip Hop so she could get a check. And I went along with it, and I went along with this how loyal I am to help a friend. I went along with the world thinking that I was a bad friend and went back and told Sky, DJ Drewski's now wife and mother of his child, that she was in the hotel with DJ Drewski. That was a lie. The lie detector test determined that that was a lie. And I went along with that for all these years just because it was like, okay, what am I going to go on and say that it was fake? And I did it to help my friend stay on the show because she didn't have a storyline because it was dry and Love and Hip Hop really didn't want to bring her back.
We all know what's real and we all know what's fake. Anybody who was ever on Love and Hip Hop, they know what's real and they know what's fake, right? Yeah, everybody talking about, oh, you was trying to take somebody man on Love and Hip Hop. Like, me and Drewski was friends 10 years before Love and Hip Hop. And the only reason why I engaged on and acting funny and doing the scenes with him or whatever the case may be was because his girlfriend called me a bitch.
A lot of you may be listening to this story and think that it was obviously being faked for reality TV, but you have to remember this was around 2015 to 2017. If anything, people are just now starting to catch on the ways of reality TV. So for many viewers, Bianca was a man-stealing hoe, and Mariah was also a hoe and a bad friend. Moving on to late 2017-2018 for season 8, and the last season of Love and Hip Hop that we will discuss, Bianca is in an intense beef with cast member Bree, or Brittany F. Taylor. Bianca is of course friends with Mariah, and Bree is friends with cast member Dream Doll. We know how that friend stuff goes when your friend is in a beef with someone else, and that someone else has a friend. During the season, Remy Ma and Yandy attempt to bring the four ladies together to settle their differences, which does absolutely nothing. But at some point, Yandy is able to bring Mariah and Bree together separately while on a vacation where the two of them relate to each other on parental issues, and Bree apologizes to Mariah. So at this point, Mariah and Bree make amends, and Bianca finds out through another cast member, Juju. So again, we have another situation to where Bianca feels like Mariah is linking up with her ops. And that is where we will leave the Love and Hip Hop storylines because this was Bianca's last season. Now, back to Drewski and Sky. Remember, Mariah went on to later say that the Drewski, Sky, and Bianca story was fake for the show. Also remember that Bianca said she had dealings with Drewski prior to them both getting on Love and Hip Hop, And for Bianca, that must have some truth to it, because during this time, Mariah posted a photo of herself, Drewski, and Sky on Instagram. Bianca didn't take too well to this and unfollowed Mariah, saying that they were still friends, but she didn't want to see the type of things Mariah decided to post. I could not pinpoint where on the timeline this falls, as I could not find the photo Mariah posted because it was deleted, so I don't know the context behind the photo. I don't know if it was a photo op for Love and Hip Hop promotion or if it was personal, nor do I have the timestamp, but based off the events that have taken place, what Mariah says and what Bianca says, I would assume this happened in 2017. Ultimately, the point is that Mariah and Bianca's friendship troubles are spilling out from the TV show into the real world. Fast forward, Mariah starts dating Bianca's friend, Keanu. Keanu goes to an event with Bianca and Bianca's cousin, and honestly, I'll let Bianca explain this part for herself.
One of my good friends, she was going out with Keanu. She was doing some whole, like running around behind Prince, following him around. She ended up leaving Keanu when we all supposed to go to CIAA together. You feel me? Long story short, me and Keanu drives down with my cousin Vanessa, and we go to CIAA. So she has a problem with that. Oh, Bianca doing that because she's trying to get me mad. Mind you, this person, Keanu, is my friend before I even knew Mariah. They started dating after me and him was already friends. Me and her was already friends, and then they got together. Gotcha. So Andrew, I'm not even condoning no with him. I'm like, yo, don't you like no? It's no other, no none of that when you out with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone in that. If I got a girl and you my peoples, I'm not being a person to be like that. He's supposed to be my friend too, so I'm in the middle of that. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna condone that. But if y'all both my friend and I'm in the middle of it, don't do it around me. That's what I'm saying, because I just don't do it around me. It started getting out of hand, you feel me? And Keanu was really my friend, so now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just let you handle things how you handle it. But when they broke up, that's when everything started spilling out, and they start finding out the truth, this, that, and the third. She got mad because he came down there with me, and my cousin Vanessa was in the room with him and some other people, and he must have did some petty and like showed the camera when my cousin was in the room, I guess, like getting dressed. So Mariah mad, like, oh, you supposed to be my friend, that's petty, you don't do stuff like that. But I'm like, bro, I wasn't even there. I wasn't in the room. I cannot condone what grown people do, you feel me? Like, Amen. So, and at the end of the day, so after that, I kept asking her, like, yo, you still mad at that? You still mad at that? You still mad? She like, oh, like, I guess not really answering or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Be mad. Now it's lit. Now we really not friends.
So now Bianca and Mariah are no longer friends, and in comes the one-sided beef between MariahLynn and Nicki Minaj. Do I really need to explain the year of 2018 in female rap? Everybody was talking about these two ladies, including DJ Self. Remember DJ Self? Mentioned earlier in the video, Gwennon, Cardi B, Love and Hip Hop. During the height of the Cardi and Nicki beef, Self took to 105.1 to say that Cardi is the best female rapper. When Nicki caught wind of Self's opinions, she decided to take to her social media to call him out for being petty, saying that he was only praising Cardi because Nicki would not give him a drop or a hug the last time they crossed paths. Nicki went on to say that Self was constantly speaking poorly on Cardi B and that dissing Cardi would not make her like him. Mariah, who is a part of Gwennon Entertainment and friends with Cardi B, decided to directly mention Nicki on Twitter, saying, crazy how you disrespecting a man who has helped so many people to advance and elevate their career, but I can't think of one single person that you have. What type of whole time are you on? Mariah would go on to diss Nicki in interviews and do freestyles on Nicki's beats in an attempt to out-rap the superstar. So while Mariah is cutting up about Nicki Minaj, Bianca's phone is blowing up with people telling her and tagging her to get her friend about coming for the queen of rap. Bianca responded to the people tagging her on social media about Mariah, saying that they are no longer friends. When asked why she and Mariah are no longer friends, Bianca just stated that Mariah moves funny. After Mariah saw this post, she responded by saying, I move funny? LMAO, I'm not going to even waste my time on this girl who has me blocked. Like, girl, why you keep talking about me? Talk about your upcoming projects. Talk about how you were sending my man pics of you in a thong bathing suit, asking him to edit the pics for you when he's a producer. Let's tell the people how I had your back for 3 seasons and came out looking crazy for her to have a storyline. Let's not forget how me and my man were beefing and you knew we were and drove him to North Carolina and had her of a cousin in the hotel room with him in a thong and bra. Then after me hitting her up to tell her how I felt, she tried to tell me she wasn't wrong, so I told her we are not friends anymore. I assume this is a whole situation with Keanu and Bianca's cousin Vanessa.
Me and Keanu drives down with my cousin Vanessa.
From that point, she texted my ex like, Mariah is tight cause my cousin, that's a friend. Nah, I don't think so. Let's tell the truth if we're going to speak on why we are not friends, because let's not act like you weren't blowing up my phone, asking me if I'm still mad, and I have receipts. Last but not least, if I moved funny, I would have never told her producers were trying to cast a guy her man was supposedly effing with, but instead risked my job and told her to watch herself. F out of here. Don't talk about me. Don't answer questions regarding a non-existent friendship saying I moved funny. I will never speak or address this weak stuff again. Good day. Then Mariah took to yet another Nicki Minaj beat to diss Bianca. Mariah went on to have issues with a social media personality named K Goddess and claimed that K Goddess and Bianca were speaking poorly on her. While popping off about the issue, Mariah stated that she will be in Miami soon, which Bianca took as a threat, being that she lived in Miami. Mariah did actually come to Miami and proceeded to get into a scuffle with Bianca at a club.
So next thing you know, after I give the shout out, within like 2.2 seconds, right? Remember, Bianca standing on the seat behind me as I'm DJing, right? Next thing you know, I feel like this subtle like, whoa, it's coming across my shoulder. So I'm like, shout out to loving hip hop MariahLynn in the building, Jersey, as I see the connection. Boom! Yo! Press. I'm like, hold on a second.
Hold on.
Niggas, grab your people,
Hold
grab my
on.
people. I'm like, I still had to play the other record though.
Yo.
So in between me transitioning records, you feel what I'm saying?
This still had the microphone in his hand.
Live with a wire. We not playing out here, baby. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
good shoe though.
That's a real DJ. But anyway,
That's
I don't
a real
condone
DJ. He
violence. I don't
changed.
condone the negativity.
Wow.
B.
How she walk home with no shoes? Huh? You gonna see this doggone.
Bianca dragged the of MariahLynn in the club last night. I'm talking about these was everywhere, hair was everywhere, whooped her.
Hey, I heard you got beat up last night, MariahLynn. Like, what's up? I heard Bianca dragged you. That's not cool, mamita. Why you taking flights to catch a fight and then getting dragged? Stay in your own city, man.
Dragged the shit out of MariahLynn, took her out of her heels, and snatched that wig. I'm crying. I heard Mariah screaming. I heard Bianca swinging.
Now, to the public, everyone is still not sure about the reason why these two are fighting, and many people believed it was actually over a man named Jimmy Smacks, which Bianca says was not the case. So now we're in early 2019. Cardi B releases the song Clout with her husband Offset, and MariahLynn takes this beat to make her own freestyle diss remix, whatever you want to call it. In this remix, she disses Bianca, and this leads to a small back and forth between the two on the internet.
Anyways, my Clout remix is dropping on Monday. Let's keep it to the rapping. Like, let's stick to the rapping, sis. Let's stick to getting the checks. You know, the checks. That's what I want. The checks. Everything she's saying is fraudulent because you're just a fraud. Like, I can't believe I'm even live talking about you right now, but because you want to go and post lies, like, my family's good. Why is it that the first thing just go for is to attack my mom? Because they can't say nothing else. What you trying to say? Like, yeah, I made a song. Like, I made a rap. So what? What the f***? Everybody got their panties in a bunch because I made a rap. This putting me in her freestyles and raps and interviews for the last 2 years. Like, I finally I'm about to drop something and everybody's like, oh my God, why? Well, because the keeps provoking me, like, and nothing has happened physically to me, none of that. You got decked in your face in Miami, like, period. And that was that. Like, stop. You got me blocked. You don't be dropping pins. Stop asking for pins that you don't drop. Stop. Like, I'm moving on to bigger and better things, sis. You said sis is you, right, sis? Okay. I'm just tired of people talking about me. Like, I'm tired of you specifically talking about me. I'm really tired of it. Just don't talk about me.
Somebody please tell MariahLynn that she just dropped this trash. And you done about 55 years. So you talk about Miami with Jimmy, like, stop. Don't associate my name with that man, because I don't want to end on no blogs with nobody. Please. You can't fucking rap. That shit is trash. And when you see me, keep that same energy. Please do not. Please worry about taking care of your family and your drug ass moms. Please. Thank you. You're fucking trash. Bars is trash. And that interview with Mouse on BET just showed. You just read a freestyle off a fucking phone and that shit was trash. Don't play with me, please. I'm not writing no diss song about you because you fucking trash. And I'm telling you right now. You can't rap! You trash. Yo, you cannot rap. You trash. You diss Nicki Minaj and that shit was trash. You diss Nicki Minaj and that was trash. Like, I'm gonna play that interview for the rest of your life. You
okay,
can never.
bars.
Oh, okay, bars. What Mouse was looking at that bitch like? No, we couldn't. What the nigga said? Nicki Minaj. I don't got to do with that. That don't got nothing to do with me. You talk about Miami with Jimmy. Shut the fuck up. When you come back to Miami, I'm gonna beat the shit out you.
Later in the year of 2019, Bianca had on-again, off-again dealings with a man named Choses. Choses and Bianca had a very rocky situationship, yet the two of them went on to film Marriage Boot Camp and also became pregnant with a baby boy. Bianca and Choses were never able to make their situationship work, and at some point, Choses slid into MariahLynn's DMs. But now we are in the second half of 2020. Bianca has already given birth, and the Shade Room posts a picture of MariahLynn with a pigtail hairstyle. Bianca comments gross emojis under the post, and this is when the Grand Royale back and forth of the name calling, the Crusty panty allegations, the dog stealing allegations, the crackhead mama slander, drug use allegations, disease allegations, whole activity tell-alls. This is when it all goes down. On the internet, though, of course. Most places were still on lockdown. This is 2020.
But Iceland Gale Rose asked me to do my hair like that and put blue and blonde hair. So my family comes before anything and everybody. I think about a opinion. I look over and I see my sister smiling. So I just had to get y'all together real quick because I don't have to explain myself. But for the people who support me, who I see defending me in the comments, y'all deserve an explanation. Icy asked me to do it. It was for one day to please my baby sister. And that's it. Like, just don't pay for my hair. Y'all don't pay my mortgage. Y'all don't pay my car note, my PSG, cable, my phone bills, the tablet bills. So damn, like, mind your business. Stay tuned for my new single, period. Yeah, and hating with the blue checks in the comment section. Like, this who got me blocked. Your baby father be in my DM, so come get him.
Baby father's in your DM, like, you're in my baby father's DM. Talk about you missing 9 minutes ago. I don't play around with me and my family. Like, at the end of the day, I wasn't raised by no crackhead. My mother's not a crackhead, you know. Like, I come from a very good home. Like, you get what I'm saying? My siblings is not in and out of foster homes and none. I don't know none of that. Like, I'm not about none of that. And I don't even downplay nobody or what they go through in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always try to uplift people. I uplift other females. I don't have beef with no females. You know why I don't have beef with no females? Because at the end of the day, I don't talk crazy, and I'm not about that talking online and talking on social media. When I get online and talk that talk, I talk that talk. Now, MariahLynn, you gonna go back online, you gonna talk crazy or whatever you gonna say, or my baby father was in your DMs. Let me break down the history for all of y'all. Everybody that know me know that I was not with my baby father when he was sending you them messages. My baby father had a whole girlfriend that you was on live saying that she looked like you. Mind you, y'all both look like crackheads. So at the end of the day, don't come on here or putting up messages and all that talking about, oh, your baby father, your man in my DMs, come get him. Because at the end of the day, you were so thirsty to talk to my baby father, just like you were so thirsty to sleep with Smacks. Like, at the end of the day, you was thirsty to get smashed by Smacks and thought Smacks was going to buy you some shoes. He sent you home with that one shoe that I sent you home with. So at the end of the day, this is blocking you left and right. You getting hit by a bunch of you prints. I got the videos and the messages. Like, come on. You smashed Cisco, you smashed Rich, you smashed the whole Love and Hip Hop. So how'd you posting that nobody in the industry hit you? At the end of the day, it's like, it's pointless to even be addressing this, because all you love attention, you love clout. Like, I have a whole son right now, and that's my pride and joy. And everybody keeps saying, oh, you know, you have a kid right now, all you have to do is worry about your kid, don't stoop to the negativity. But higher levels, higher devils. At the end of the day, I'll come on another live and explain the whole story of why me and her is not even cool. This is not no Love and Hip Hop shit. Like, I don't need Love and Hip Hop. Like, I don't need none of this social media, nothing. Like, y'all don't even see me come on social media. Like, me and MariahLynn is not friends because she did some opposite to me. I got friends from kindergarten, bro. I got friends from elementary school. I got friends from junior high school. I got friends. Me and my real friends is lit. Like, I don't need no fake friends or no fake industry. Like, I'm good. I don't hang out with people from the industry because people is wild fake. At the end of the day, I never come on live to talk about nothing with y'all. Y'all know me. Like, and Mariah, you know my body. I'm not no person that's going to be on here talking, subbing, and none of that. Like, don't bring up my family no more. Don't mention my baby father. And no, me and my baby father is not together. The father of my child and me is not in a relationship. We was not in a relationship when I got pregnant. We was not in a relationship when he was DMing you and in your inbox, and you know that. And I told him, if you talk to her, she's gonna do this, bro. So at the end of the day, I'm upset because I even allowed him to even engage in something dumb. Because I told him that, because me and him is actually friends. Little do people know, or they don't want us to be. Like, that's my friend at the end of the day. And when we broke up, he could talk to whoever he wanted to talk to. That was a very bad choice, which he realizes that now. But at the end of the day, don't play with me, because when you see me, you know my body. And I'm not saying nothing on here to incriminate myself, but when you see me, you know my body. And that's it. Me having a baby don't have nothing to do with me saying that your hair is ugly. Your hair was ugly, bro. The whole shade room said it. You point me out because you feel some type of way, and you going to talk about, oh, your baby father in my DMs, come get your man, when you know that's not my man. That's my family. And now I feel away. Don't talk about my family, bro, because nobody's saying here talking about your crackhead ass moms. Nobody's saying here talking about you. Like, come on. Nobody's talking about you. You're a bum. You loving hip hop, you needed it, and you to survive. You still dogs. You stole a dog, and you stole money from your friend. Mind you, your friend that you stole money from, we talked in LA while I was pregnant, and they was looking for you, talking about you stole $10,000 out of her purse, and is looking for you. So I'm not the only one you got problems when you run into. You stole some money out some girl purse, and she told me that you was trying to hook her up with my baby father. So you so thirsty to suck my baby, you my ex. Like, at the end of the day, you just want everything. It's like you obsessed with my life, bro, and I'm minding my business raising my child. I'm minding my business raising my child. Like, that's what I'm doing. Like, I don't bother nobody. I don't bother none of you. I don't got beef with none of you. Y'all beefing with yourself, because at the end of the day, y'all know my body. It's nobody that ever talked to me crazy that I didn't run down on. And I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. I don't got nothing to talk about. Mind you, with your rotten mouth, you need to be in a dentist. That's where I'm at right now. About to be in a dentist, checking on my teeth, my real teeth. Not no fake veneers or none of that. My no cavity having soap. Yes, taking care of my son, minding my business. Keep my baby father, my child, and my name out your mouth. Because when I see you, you know my body. Mariah, I got your address. I got everything about you. Please don't make me call my cousins in Jersey to find you. Please, nobody's playing with you. You mad because your hair was ugly. How you gonna blame that on your little sister? And then if your little sister made you do your hair like that, you would have put that as the caption. Like, oh, me and my little sister playing around, she asked me to do my, like, cut it out. Ain't nobody stupid. Mind you, you was fucking my best friend Keanu, bro. We so happy that he not with you and I'm not your friend. We so happy. Happy to get away from negative energy like you. Stealing from people that's supposed to be your friends. You stealing from people that was taking care of you. Come on. Like, come on. Don't mention my baby father. He don't want to with you, bro. He blocked you. Don't mention him. And that's not my man. And he wasn't my man when y'all was DMing each other. He would never DM you if he was my man. When Chosis was my man, he was never DMing none of you. He wasn't in you bitches DMs, because I see his DMs. And I seen you write miss you in his DMs 9 minutes after you said this is in my DM. And mind you, he ain't hit you for mad months. Whole time he was writing you, he had a girlfriend. That's y'all business. That's none of my business. I was pregnant minding my business. That's what I was doing, taking care of me, minding my business. So at the end of the day, like I said, this is the only thing I'm addressing. This is me only coming online this one time. Next time I might come online and tell y'all what happened and why we fell out, because people keep asking, oh, that's not your friend. I'm talking about MariahLynn. I'm talking about MariahLynn. I don't sub, I say names. She's upset because I said her hair was ugly, and she said I should be worrying about taking care of my child. Mind you, my child got more money than the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Again, my son has more money than the Love and Hip Hop franchise, and I'm not capping. This is no cap. At the end of the day, I don't need no reality TV or none of that to survive. I never needed it. I made a hit song when I was 15 years old, and I'm still eating off that same song. BTS, the Japanese group, just did a song over. I get residual income. I got my own home. I got my own stuff. I got residual income. I got my own businesses. I don't need to or no nigga for no money. Mind you, you said one industry say you hit and you my ex, my best friend Keanu, you Rich Dollars, you Cisco, you try to Safari. Like, bro, like, you gotta chill. Like, and I actually thought you was cool when I first met you on the show, and then I knew you was Oppie. Mind you, she said my ex was, she said my baby father was gay. She's the one who started the rumor saying my baby father was gay. So how the you trying to suck his dick if he's so gay? Like, how? I got videos and pictures of Mariah. I got mad shit on Mariah. I don't have to post none of that because I'm not like that. I got videos and pictures and shit of people, a lot of people that don't like me. Mariah, your hair was ugly, bro. It was ugly. It was ugly. Like, that's it. I could say your hair's ugly. Now you talk about, oh, get your man out my D. You know that's not my man. You know that's not my man. And if I ever do get back with my baby father and you play with me, you know my body. You know my body, Mariah. You know my body. I popped on you in a club in Miami. Yes, you know that. I saw you. I popped on you. You was with Jimmy. You was with Streets. And you was with your other friend. She tried to pop on me for you, and she missed and hit the DJ. We know what it is. Like, nobody's got time for this, bro. Just because I had a kid, that don't mean that I'm not checking no that's going to disrespect me. I'm not. Like, that's it. And I'm not here for that fighting or none of that. I'm raising my son to be a nice young gentleman, and y'all get me out of character.
The hair slipped off the braid. When I finally realized and I looked up and seen the bum, like, you try to sneak me, so that's bum violation number 1. 2, my best friend decked the shit out of you into the darkness, bitch, that you never came back into the light. Then I waited outside, you never came the outside. And then when I called you, or when I texted your phone, like, where you at, let's get right, you told me you was at the airport getting on a plane to Philly. So that clears that up. These, let me make this very clear, do not have what I have going on in my life right now. I'm happy, and that's what bitches want most, is your happiness. I don't need to mention nobody for clout. I didn't post a live on my page. I didn't post a whole 5-story post about you. I didn't do none of that shit. Bro. None of that. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all but my family and my supporters and my friends. That's another thing. Look, I come on live and I start speaking the truth, and y'all want to say I'm dry snitching. But when a bitch goes on her live and there's a whole live, 2 lives, 3 lives, and posts it on their page, that's okay, right? Nah, y'all just hate on me because I'm the white girl winning, allegedly, because I'm Puerto Rican. First of all, my father comes from Taino blood. My father is Taino Indian, okay? Puerto Rican with Taino Indian blood. Everybody who knows that roots back to Africa, bro. But I don't stay here and be like, oh, I'm black. No, I don't do that. I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. That's what I am. I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. My name is MariahLynn. I rap. I take care of my family. I like to live life. I like to have fun. I'm a humble person. I'm a loyal person. But once you cross me, I could be your worst enemy. I don't give a No, because it needs to be cleared up. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I didn't even want to speak on this or nothing because I have so many positive things going on in my life. I really do. I could entertain whoever the fuck I want to. Because what she don't mention is that when I was with the skinny kid, she slid in his DM talking about something. Oh, why you f***? She man. Why are you so worried about who I f*** with and what do I do? Why are you so worried about MariahLynn? Worry about your self and the no records that you have, baby. Like, come on. I've seen so many posts about people that I don't like, and I just refrain from commenting because if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. If you got me blocked, you can't see my comment anyways. So the only way you're going to see it, like the only way I see what you say, is when people send it to me. I'm not beat checking your page. What is she saying next? Oh, what she said, what she said. I'm not worried about that. I'm on a family vacation right now with my sisters, okay, that are more than good, because I will always make sure of that regardless. So, period. And I see a lot of people talk about STDs. No, first of all, when my ex cheated on me, the ex that I'm not with no more, the one that broke my leg and said I stole his dog, bro, that's my dog. The dog is microchipped to me. But my new single, I stole my coming soon with the official video. So y'all should stay tuned for that. I would never kill myself. I would never kill myself. You know why? I love myself too much. I value myself too much. I love my family too much to deprive them of having me in this world. Okay? Period. How I look like? Yo, I'm not even going to address that. Y'all so negative and y'all so fucking miserable and bitter, and y'all need to be better. Thank you, Ginger Ken, for sending me positive vibes, because that's all I need right now and that's all I want. I just lost one of my friends to a car accident 4 weeks ago, and my best friend was just by her own baby father not even 2 weeks ago. My grandmother passed away and my mother had a heart attack and a mild stroke. You really think that my mind is on social media or what a bitch gotta say about me or my... No, because I know that when my ex, the one, like I said, the one who kicked me in my leg and broke my leg in 3 places, the one who stalks my page, the one whose girl is still obsessed with me, all they do is post about me, talk about me, think about me. That's it. Like, I don't even know how they... Like, that's the only thing y'all got in common. You feel me? That's the only thing that y'all motherfuckers got in common, is the fact that y'all hate on me. And I'm not thinking about you, what you do, who you screw, what you put in your mouth, if you brush your teeth in the morning. I don't care. I'm far from mad. I'm just tired of y'all bringing my sisters and my mother into this. Stop talking about my fucking mother. Stop talking about my fucking sister. Because as soon as I start talking about people's kids and this and that, then I'm the villain, right? Then I'm the villain, right? Right? Yeah, she could say my mother's a care all she wants, but at the end of the day, I don't give a because you know why? My mother is good. My mother is in rehab right now. My mother is in a program right now doing her thing. My mother is praying and hoping for God to give her the strength to get through this so she could get back to being a mother. Okay? It's unfortunate. But everybody has a family member who's down and out. Like, that's crazy to me how y'all could really sit here and think that I'm bothered by a crusty panty when I'm really just trying to... I haven't even been able to mourn my friend properly because I got so many people to look at all the devil is here. The devil is on my live right now. The devil is here. He's a liar. The devil's gonna try you every fucking day, no matter what. The devil it's gonna be the devil lurking around every corner. That's why you pray. You don't talk about people's kids, but just do it. And is so obsessed with who I gave my to. You're pathetic. You're sad and you're broke. You're sad and you're broke. So let's end this on a positive note, though. No matter what people tell you, you keep on persevering, okay? Because the real and the genuine will always prevail, and that's why I continue to be blessed, and that's why you continue to be stuck in the mud where you've been at for the past some years, okay? Stay positive and don't ever let no cream corn, spicy mustard panty, or nobody for that matter try to put you down, okay? I love y'all, okay? Make sure y'all all have a good night. I know her panties are crusty because her stylist, London, showed me and 4 other people a picture of the panties that she returned to him with yellow crust. That's how I know. And I'm going to end this, like I said, on a positive note. God bless you. You said you was on your way to the dentist, right?
Rich checked in with me today. He laughed about it. You's a clown, dirty bitch. He don't want you. He curved you. Lito, you stole Lito dog. How the you stealing a dog, bitch? Like, you stealing a dog? Like, Okay, you stole your own dog. Talk about. Jimmy said your was trash. He sent you home on a Monday. You know the Monday flights from Miami. You know, flying on Friday, gotta leave on Monday.
Long sad ass flight, right?
Long sad ass flight. She thought she was getting some new Giuseppe's. I knocked her shoe in the club, ripped her. This always got a trash, stink, dirty piece of synthetic ass weave, bro. You fuck my ex and you wanna fuck my baby father, and now my baby father blocked your stupid ass. He should have came on your face. Yeah, and your mother is a worry about getting that through rehab. What you talking about? Okay, my baby daddy was in her DM. My baby daddy was not my man when he was in her DM. And if he was my man, he would not be in that DM. At the end of the day, I told the not to talk to her because I knew she was an op and I knew she was going to do this funny shit just to try to get under my skin. She already fucked my ex. I don't give a fuck if I'm a mom now. If you disrespect me, I'm going to fucking violate you. Do not come for me if I did not send for you. I did not send for this. I said her hair was ugly, just like the other thousands of people on the shade room. The hair was ugly. That's it. It's not no shade. It's not no nothing. Your hair was ugly. Now you fucking mad at me. No, she told me go worry about taking care of my kid. That's talking about my kid. That's talking. Don't say my kid nothing. Don't say my kid nothing. I could say whatever I want to say. Why say anything about her hair? Because it's my fucking opinion and it's on the internet. Anybody can say anything they want to say about me. It's on the internet. Nobody can't come through the internet and get you. But you can come through the internet and touch me? You can't touch me. You can't come through the internet and do nothing. But when I personally know a person and I personally know that I could see you and touch you, you're not going to disrespect me. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if my baby father was in her DM. He not in her DM now. And again, I'm not dating my baby father. That's my family. We're not together. So at the end of the day, it don't matter. The that she was going to put me on a t-shirt. I know you want to rock me as merch. You want to rock me on your shirt as some merch? Because you could never put me on no rest in peace t-shirt. You won't even give me an addy. Like, and I don't even like going live talking about shit because this shit is incriminating. Like, when I beat out you, all you're going to do is show it to the police. Like, you talking about and Jeffree Star, ugly ass bitch. I'm going to find you and I'm going to fucking drag you. And I don't give a fuck. Save this video for the motherfucking police because I'm still going to fucking beat you up. And guess what? You think I don't got no money? I got big fucking lawyers for big fucking cases. And I'm going to beat you up and I'm going to get bailed the fuck out. We don't give a fuck what she is. White, Spanish. I don't give a fuck what she is. That bitch is a crackhead just like her crackhead ass moms. And nobody going to do about me saying she got a crackhead ass family. Crack baby. Stop saying that crusty because you want to everything that I fuck. You talking about my baby father's a trade, but you want to suck his. You talking about I got crusty panties, but you want to my baby father after me. You another after me. So the reason I told my baby father not to entertain this because she made a whole rumor up saying he was gay, just to get a storyline on Love and Hip Hop, telling me, don't Rich Dollar force her. No, Rich Dollar's. Hold on. Anyways, she was telling me, watch out, or your baby father gay, all this just to get a storyline off him because before we went to WeTV and was on that show, we was gonna go on Love and Hip Hop, but she started talking all this, oh, he gay, this, that, and the third. Then you wanted to get by him. Then you was sliding in his DM trying to get. So how is he gay? Yeah, MariahLynn aborted a baby. She lied and said that she was by Rich Dollars for a storyline when it was by Juan, the weed vendor.
That was a lot, and it got a little too real in those back and forth live streams. If you ask me, some things you just don't say or do to someone who was your friend. Fighting in the club, talking about underwear, talking about family members' struggles, and so on and so forth. Rekindling this friendship for the umpteenth time was never a good idea, but somehow these two became bestie once again. In recent interviews this year, 2024, when Mariah speaks on Bianca, she says she rekindled with Bianca after Remy Ma brought them together. Knowing that she was going to do Baddies Caribbean, Mariah says she vetted for Bianca to come on the season, and Bianca chose to use Sapphire as her storyline. However, Bianca says that she already knew Natalie and she didn't want to do Baddies East because she was going through a lot at the time. But she didn't necessarily say that she was asked to do Baddies either time, and she agrees in a sense that Mariah helped her get on. So this brings us to present day. Currently in the season at the time of this video, we're on, I think, episode 8. An Asian doll has been announced to join the cast. Meanwhile, on social media, Bianca and Mariah have been going back and forth, posting screenshots of text messages, trying to out each other when it comes to both the Asian doll and the Sapphire situations. But that's where I'll have to leave the story for now. So at this time, we pretty much have the full background on Bianca Bonnie and Mariah Lynn's friendship. And hopefully all this information I've gathered can set us up to kind of understand what will eventually happen between these ladies on Baddies Caribbean. But I'm not done yet. Once the situation plays out on Baddies Caribbean, I'll be back here on my channel to try to put together the story of the current events because there's still a lot on the table. Until then, let's meet down in the comments to further discuss this video. Now that this timeline has been created to understand this friendship, are you surprised at the events in the show? And if you haven't watched the show but are now interested and need to be caught up, I got you right here on this playlist to the right of the screen. But that's it for now. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.